Yeah, that oatmeal raisin beer available just up the street here at Capstan Bar Brewing Company if you want to check it out. Again, really cool right there off Exploration Way. We've actually moved down, though, to visit another brewery here. This one, if the last one was off the beaten path, this one's just more out there in the open. If you're driving down eastbound 64, for example, look down King Street here. Now, near downtown Hampton, you're going to see Vanguard. It's also near the bus station, obviously. We've had a lot of buses drive behind me, but Vanguard Brew Pub and Distillery here behind me, a really cool place. So not only do they make their own beer, but they also make their own liquor. They also have a restaurant inside, and it's a music venue. So this place wears a lot of hats. Randy Thomas is a contractor by trade. He's also the president of Vanguard. He picked up the space about 5 years ago. It was an old, dilapidated Virginia National Guard building. Thomas loved it so much, he and his business partner took it over themselves, and they took it upon themselves to renovate and transform the Virginia National Guard space into Vanguard, which opened in March of 2018. Now, this place is huge. Nearly 1,200 people can sit inside. 220 for restaurant seating, 1,200 for the venue as a whole. So that's a lot of people. Obviously, that went way down with COVID-19 restrictions. Thomas says they've had to be creative over the last year.
If we were just a restaurant and a music venue, I would not have survived. But the fact that we make beer and liquor, it allowed us to continue manufacturing and sell to other places that were opening back up. Once the FDA allowed craft distilleries to make hand sanitizer, we immediately went into making hand sanitizer. And that really was what bridged the gap from complete shutdown to these, restricted openings where we could start having, customers dining in.
Remember, a lot of distilleries started making that hand sanitizer early on in the pandemic. I got to tell you, I tried one of the flatbreads here when we filmed here last week. It was amazing, certainly worth the trip alone. And I can only imagine, then you have the beer, you have the distillery inside, all the products they make here. It really is just a really unique place, Vanguard Brew Pub and Distillery. They've got a big event coming up this weekend, Saturday, March 6th. It's celebrating the 3rd anniversary. So that's something that's cool, something that's worth checking out this weekend. Now, I mentioned, if you were watching earlier, this week we have seen some new COVID-19 restrictions take effect in the state of Virginia. We're going to talk about what that means for this place coming up here later on News 3 and WGN.